our next campaign battle. Here on my Chaos Force, 1850 points. Here is Lord Drago, Juggernaut, Corn, Blind Axe of Fury. He has the Warlord Power, Immovable Object, and he has the Chaos Boon of Warp Frenzy. Gives him extra attack. To spawn, 10 cultists, 9,000 suns, 9,000 suns in the sorcerer, level 2, Chazinch, spell familiar, Rhino, 8 Raptors, 2 Meltaguns, 2 individual obliterators, a Helldrake, a Vindicator, 10 Chaos Space Marines, 1 Flamer, and a Rhino. And the Chaos Station have Mark and are going to do the Raptors, the obliterators do as well. So the spawn, actually, they do too. But anyways, so that is my list, and we'll go into the battle.
Okay, here with 1850 points of salamanders, we'll start right here. It's a tactical group with the Rhino, heavy weapons, a flamer, and a las cannon. All my Space Marines have multi-bombs for my sergeants, and some of them have power weapons if you see them. A group of scouts with sniper rifles. In one drop pod, I will have my Warlord, who is Chapter Master Cortez. He again has tenacity as his Warlord trait. He has the armor Indomitus, and he has a power fist, as you can see. In this group, we have an apothecary. It's a command squad. 2 Space Marines veterans with combi multi-meltas.
Just Meltaguns.
Yeah, Meltaguns. And then 1 with the power fist, and then 2 with the grav guns. These are combi grav guns. Anyway, Storm Talon. Another drop pod with a group of 10 assault marines, 2 flamers. Everyone else has just their 2 normal weapons. The sergeant has a lightning claws, and this is with my librarian, who is Librarian Ortiz, and he has the psychic powers of Visibility, Terrify, and Psychic Scream. Next to them, they're going to be in this drop pod. Next to them, they have a group of 3 Centurions. All 3 of them have missile launchers. And these 2 actually have grav cannons. These 2. Behind them, this group of tactical marines. This is one with a power fist. Power sword for this sergeant. Everything else is pretty much the same. It's just that I have a flamer and a missile launcher. Last group of tactical marines. Again, this is it's a bit different. Flamer and multi-melta, and he has a power weapon there. And they'll be in this Space Marine drop pod. And that is my list, and we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about the scenario.
Alright guys, another game, the attack at the thermal station. I don't know, I'll like to just go over what's going on here. This is a thermal station on Primer World in Thermal Heat District. I don't know what we call it. This is where the city that we showed Black Gold in the double assassination game. This is the same city. The Space Marines have been trying to find the chaos that they thought they seen, but now now they're facing them for real. They found them, and we're playing. We're not playing kill points like we usually do. We're playing a Maelstrom of War. 3 cards. You get 3 every time. You can discard them however what you please. We got objectives. This is objective 6. 3 is right there. We're counting. This is objective 5. That is 1, 2. Over there's 4. You can see it right there. I'm doing a thing. The Chaos are here because they want to blow this district up. Blow up and make the thermal things right here. And there go like pew, 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 and then blow up. Like red alert. Everyone's got to get out. But they're going to hope a lot of people die. No one gets out. And so the thing is, if the Chaos get to this, they can turn it on. And when they turn it on, then any objective they hold at the end of the game adds 1 to it. Adds 1 to a D6 roll to where if they get that number, it blows up. It starts at a 6+, or no, it starts at nothing. Then they got to capture 1, 2. All these ones will add it to make it a 5, 4, 3, 2, up to a 2. This one doesn't count. This one just can just turn it on. But it's normal game. We have the 3 objectives, like I already said. We already went through our armies. This is our setup. Right now we Space Marines are going first, but actually let me roll if I can seize the initiative. Boom! Chaos Space Marines seize the initiative. They're going first. And here's Space Marine. Just got 3 Centurions, some Scouts and Space Marines here, Space Marines, guys right there. So Chaos are going first now. Here's my setup and how they're going to be moving forward. I do have 2 Obliterators in reserve and a squad of Scouts. And of course the Helldrake. Alright. So we'll be back turn 1 of Chaos. This is me just doing my entire turn. Moved rhinos up. All these guys moved up and ran. Psychic phase cast. My sorcerer has shrouding, terrify, and psychic scream. He cast shrouding. They both popped smoke. That guy went over there. He also popped smoke. Turbo boosted here too. Also he's got Doombolt and the sorcerer in there as Disease Firestorm. And that's all I did. All I did was cast it 1 psychic power and run my guys and move them. My objectives, the 3 objectives: capture objective 3, capture D3 or 3 objectives, and capture double the amount of my Bowlander, or at least 2. I didn't do any of those, but it's all good. Going to Space Marines turn 1, drop pods and start coming down.
Okay, movement phase over here. Those Space Marines went up and captured objective 4, which is what they needed to do. These Centurions moved up. They were only able to move 2 inches because I was trying to go through difficult terrain and rolled really bad. This Rhino moved up 12 inches right here. As far as my drop pods coming in, I got in right there. And I put these guys within melter range. Hopefully I can take this out right here. Over here, this drop pod, I wanted to get it closer to that objective, but it shifted way over here. So these guys are going to just jump out and try to shoot these little cultists. I did get Psychic Scream off, but he was able to roll really good and nothing happened to his people. So
come back with Space Marines shooting.
Shooting over here, I flamed and shot at these cultists, killed 6, 5, they made the leadership. For here, shot all my heavy weapons, combat weapons, they're all gone, did nothing. Over here,
yeah, I missed this pretty bad.
Centurion shot, took 1 hull point away, immobilized that, and that's it.
Yeah. Not a very good showing for the Space Marines, but it'd still be alright going into...
Oh, I did capture my objective.
So you got a point all the way over there. And now we're going to Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Alright, movement and psychic phase. Move guys up. These guys move jetpacked in. Doing that, so I'm going to roll later. If I turn that on, these guys move back to deal with these Marines. Cultists came on from reserve. Obliterators did not. Right here. Helldrake came on. Rhino moved up, cast Shrouding and Terrify on those guys. Terrify didn't do anything. Shrouding went off. And also for my objectives, I got rid of Supremacy and got Psychological Warfare. So now we'll be back with the shooting phase. Alright, end of the shooting phase. Helldrake flamed, killed the Apothecary and a bunch of guys there. They made the leadership. A bunch of shooting from the Vindicator and the Thousand Suns. Shot at these Marines that are falling back. And that was basically my shooting phase. Now I'm going to do charges, which is basically just going to be, I'm going to try to get Lord Drago in there. Let's see what happens. Alright, an assault. Crazy stuff. I needed double 6s to get in. 10 inches away, but terrain, need 12 inches. Rolled a 6 and a 2. Reroll fleet, double 6s. Got in, insane. got in. Then Overwatch took 1 wound away from my Lord. Then in Assault, I was Initiative 1. Lightning Claw guy kills a spawn, then stabs him in the face. Takes 3 wounds away. He's dead. I attack back. Spawn kills 1 guy. For my demon weapon, I roll a 1, so I lose another wound and only kill 2. Tied combat. He's been in 4 assaults, Lord Drago. 3 times he's rolled 1 for his demon weapon. It's horrible. This is the 3rd time. This is 4th combat. Sucks. Anyways, but it's a tied combat, and yeah, we'll go into Space Marines turn 2.
Okay, in the movement phase, the Centurions move further, closer. Try to get in range of that. The Rhino moved up 6 inches, and my Space Marines jumped out.
Plane came in, right?
Plane came in right there. This last guy and the Warlord moved right here to capture that. I tried to do invisibility. It failed.
I denied it.
This drop pod came in right there. I'm going to try to shoot some of those cultists. And that's about it. I did get a new roll for my chart. And if I could capture
3 objectives,
which hopefully 1, 2, 3 I could do. Get that.
D3. So. Pretty good. And also like to say that last turn I tried to turn this on a 3+ and I failed.
Okay, well, I went ahead and flamed and double shot rapid fire and was able to kill all 10 of these cultists. Over here,
orbital
bombardment hit 5 guys, but they made all their invulnerable saves except for 1. So 1 guy died. Over here, I was still trying to kill this thing. I shot almost everything through a crack grenade, tried to snapshot this, shot all of those people. Shot my last cannon, just took 1 more wound. 1 more hull point. So it's still alive. The big thing that was actually good is that I went ahead and shot this and took 2 hull points away from the flyer.
Mobilized it.
It immobilized it, and then it crashed because I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So that was actually the cultist was first blood, and then I killed this here. But now, well, at the end of the turn, I'll roll to see if, because I'm capturing 1, 2, 3 locations. So
got ascendancy.
Yeah.
Well, now we're gonna do this assault
phase.
Hopefully, I don't roll another 1. See what goes. Alright, and here, I didn't roll a 1, so that was good. But I only killed 1 guy with my Chaos Lord. Spawn didn't do anything. And the Librarian was able to hit him with his axe and took a wound off my spawn. So tied combat again. And sadly, Lord Drago just is not good in assault for some reason.
Now, I had 1 victory point if I kill a vehicle or a monstrous creature. Is that a monstrous creature?
It's a vehicle.
That thing?
Yeah, and he also rolled a 6 for his ascendancy, so he got 4 points this turn. So it was a good turn, even though Spacemen aren't doing all that great. I'm mid-shooting phase, but I'm going to go over my movement. These guys moved, stealth and capturing. These guys got out. All I've done in shooting was Vindicator shot here, and insta-kill 2 Obliterators, which was nice. Psychic phase, got Shrouding off, tried to do Psychic Shriek, but they made their leadership here. And this guy, sorcerer, did Doom Bolt and killed 3 Marines. So now we're going to go another movement. Chaos Space Marine piled up there. So now we're going to go finish shooting. Here, Plasma Cannon killed 1 guy. Shooting from both these Chaos Space Marines and these Thousand Sun killed a bunch of Space Marines, and they're falling back. Killed the last Space Marine with the Chapter Master, and then killed another Space Marine from shooting at these Thousand Suns. That was my shooting phase, and I already went over the Demolisher Cannon blowing up 2 Centurions. So now we're going into the assault, which is just going to be right there. And I turned this on. So now at the end of the game, for every objective I capture, add 1 from 6. And my objectives, just for my 3 I got, was objective 4. I need 3, and I need to do Assassin. I already killed 1 character, and I'm trying to go for 2 more over here in this assault. In assault, once again, tied combat. Killed my guy was good this time. Killed 2 of the Marines. Put 2 wounds on the librarian, but he made his invulnerable saves. And the librarian killed the spawn. So it's tied combat. But now they're here. All right. And that was my turn 3. I did get 1. I got 1 point for assassin. Wasn't able to kill the 3rd character, and I got captured objective 6 right here. So now I have 4 points. And alright, now we're going to Space Marines turn 3, end of turn 3.
In movement.
There you go.
In movement, moved my Storm Talon, turned it 90 degrees, went this way. Hopefully take a couple shots at that guy right there. The Obliterator. These guys regrouped, and I just positioned them so I could get some flaming. Movement, this Centurion just moved right here. Hopefully I could shoot and charge right there. No one else moved except for these guys. We'll probably run into cover. And
This guy moved.
Oh yeah, this guy moved.
10-inch charge. He's going to try to help Ortiz.
10 to get in here.
And help Ortiz. And also Psychic Phase. Try to do invisibility, but I denied it for the 2nd time.
Okay, so we're going into...
Still alive. All the shooting.
Had las cannons, and he made an invulnerable save. And all those 2 us.
1 wound left.
They did kill 3 guys over here. They have to take the leadership.
Oh, they made it.
When?
I already rolled it. They made it. And then here, this guy's shot didn't do anything. She's in charge though.
Those Space Marines ran into cover. And this is just gonna he's gonna try to assault, jump in.
Alright, here in assault, put a wound on the Centurion, and he punched and killed one of my 1,000 Sons. Over here, I killed the librarian, assaulted 6 inches. Consolidated. So we'll be back, and that was the end of Space Marines turn 3, so come back for Chaos Space Marines turn 4. Alright, my turn. Obliterator, Deep Strike right there. Obliterator moved up. I got to capture objective 4 and objective 3 over there. Move these guys just kind of up. Lord went over here. Capture that objective, killed those guys. Raptors don't know where to go. They're moving up here. And for psychic powers, cast Shrouding and put Terrify on this guy. And also did Doom Bolt at the drop pod and took away a hull point. And stunned it. So now we're back with shooting. Okay, in shooting, took out the Chapter Master with insta-killed him with the Vindicator. Other shooting over here. Killed a Marine with 4 plasma gun shots from both Obliterators. And took out 2 Marines from fire from the Chaos, and they're falling back. So now we're going to go into the assault, which will be right here, this assault. And then this guy's going to try to charge in. Here in assault, I killed 2 Marines, but he stayed in combat. He's capturing that objective. Couldn't capture it. In assault, here. Rolled another one, and the Centurion was killed. And here, Lord Drago took out the Space Marines and consolidated holding that objective. So I did get off capture objective 3 and supremacy. And the next one was objective 4, which I could not capture over there. So I got plus D3 for supremacy. 1 more, so I got 2 more points this turn. And alright, going into Space Marines turn 4.
Okay, after everything, this is movement, shooting. I just moved this Storm Talon, got into range of the Warlord and shot him and killed him with the las cannon. Over nothing else, I shot at that guy. He made his invulnerable save when I hit with the multi-melta. I guess over there we gotta do an assault.
Yeah. Alright. Obliterator took out this guy. In my turn, I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to capture these last 2 objectives so I can get a better chance to blow up this nuclear district or whatever. Just gonna recap my entire turn. Move these guys there. 1,000 Suns got in the Rhino ran away. Moved a 1,000 Suns, moved to hold this objective. Vindicator blasted, killed both the Marines and the Rhino. And these guys tried to shoot plasma cannons, but both overheated. But they're alright. So now we're going to Space Marines turn 5. I'm holding a lot of the objectives, so it'll be a good chance to blow up the thermal district, as we're calling it. Alright, these cultists, I want to say in my movement, these cultists moved up. But in the shooting of the Space Marines, one cultist was killed. And Obliterator was killed, and so was another. So, that is the end. This is the end of the game. And I am holding 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives. So, I'll get a better chance to try to... We're going to roll later, and I'll to see if I blow it up. And also, characters, because all our characters were killed. Drago, Chapter Master Cortez, and Ortiz. Cortez was wounded from last game, and he was insta-killed, so he's going to get a +2. But, alright, so this was a pretty good game, I thought. Well, no, it wasn't really. Space Marine did extremely bad this game. The Chapter Master himself only killed 1 Marine from his orbital bombardment.
Well, the thing, it was just downhill. When you had that 12-inch charge, and he didn't get a chance to do anything by Librarian. The only thing they did was kill 2 spawn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of things at the beginning just went for me. The only thing that didn't go for me was when the Helldrake got killed by
that was a big thing.
Storm Talon.
The Helldrake was killing him was the only good part. The Kingslayer, he just died eventually. But
he did really bad. Rolled 2 1s, lost 2 wounds. Couldn't regain.
It was a near wipe. I mean, I had those guys,
this
like
building.
5 people, and the plane. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's all they got left here. Besides the drop pods that litter the field.
The ones that did the worst was this. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
The command group. The command. With the
two combi meltas.
These guys, they did nothing. He killed 1 guy.
2 combi meltas missed everything missed. The Rhino that was right in front of them.
God. And then they died from the flyer.
From the Helldrake, yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. This is the worst game from the Space Marines in a long time. But anyway, so we'll roll. You want to roll that on air?
Yeah, we will come back. Alright, so we're rolling to see if this on a 3+, so they captured a couple of these objectives, 4 of them. On a 3+, it blows up. Boom, it goes nuclear. The Chaos Space Marine got into a safe area though, so not like the sorcerer didn't blow himself up.
I mean, that explodes right there.
Oh well, no, they go away and then they press the trigger. But yeah, basically, and it killed a bunch of people that were maybe still hiding here, some of the civilians, but the entire area has been leveled. The implications for that will come into next game. But let's just say maybe it was a plan. Also, now we're going to roll for character death. This guy actually fell off his base.
Just to show the amplitude of his destruction, that like big Vindicator just blew him off his base.
So he gets, you want to roll? It's +2 his roll. On a 7, he dies.
He is dead.
Chapter Master Cortez.
Dead and gone.
Was blown into oblivion, sadly. This is the first time that Drago has died. Sorry, Drago. And we're going to roll. At the most, he's going to get majorly wounded. He's majorly wounded. So he's 1 less wound, 1 less weapon skill, and initiative, and attack. So he was hurt pretty bad by that, all these fire. His demon weapon punched him in the face a couple times, and las cannons. He's hurt. His juggernaut is limps away from the battle. We're gonna roll the death chart for the librarian, but you might ask, why are the cultists on here? Because a secret objective for the chaos was actually to also capture the librarian for nefarious reasons. We're going to roll to see what happens to him. He can't die since this is the first time he's also died. So you want to roll, Volander?
Oh, shoot. It's a 2.
It's a 2? Oh, there it is. So he's minorly wounded, -1 weapon skill and initiative. But the Chaos have captured these cultists, drag his body away while he's unconscious. Alright, we calculated points. I got Linebreaker and Slay the Warlord. And I got 6 other points, yeah. So I got 8 in all. Volander got Warlord, First Blood.
Warlord, and Linebreaker. But then I also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 objective mission points.
So it was
I
12 to 8.
And that makes no sense because my army is like in shambles.
But it's so if this was a normal game, yeah, Volander won. But objectively, blew up the reactors here and captured Ortiz. But yes, it is a Space Marine victory with barely anything left. And we'll be back with another game. Thanks for watching, and see you later.